Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season number 4, where you are looking at the race results from the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Texas, where it was Stewart Friesen getting his second career Texas win and his second win of the season, defeating Kyle Busch in an absolute duel. Kyle Busch coming home in second, Lane Riggs, Grant Enfinger, and Lawless Al in the top 5. Honeycutt, Majeski, Purdy also in the top 10. See through the rest of the grid there. Tough runs for Corey Day, Matt Mills, and Connor Hall at the back of the grid. But Stewart Friesen got a big win at the Texas race in the Craftsman Truck Series. We actually had 2 races go on this weekend, as well as the race from Kansas for the Craftsman Truck Series, where it was Lane Riggs getting his first win of this campaign. So Lane Riggs gets his first win of this 4th season here at Kansas, and he also beats Kyle Busch, who comes home in second. So far in Kyle Busch's 4 starts, he's first, second, and second. Unbelievable. Then Caden Honeycutt, Ty Majeski, and Stewart Friesen around the top 5. Grant Enfinger, Ankrum, DiBenedetto, Jake Garcia, Stephen Parsons, the top 10. So the rest of the grid there, solid run for Tony Bradinger, Dawson Sutton. Then at the back of the grid, you got Dean Thompson and Matt Mills. So there you go. So Stewart Friesen won at Texas, Lane Riggs won at Kansas. Now here's your updated Craftsman Truck Series standings. They have 9 races left. They are halfway through their regular season. Caden Honeycutt comfortably in the points lead with Stewart Friesen in second. Lane Riggs looking really strong in third, as is Enfinger in fourth. Ty Majeski now has that 5th and final automatic bid on points at this moment, 23 above Tyler Ankrum, who is currently holding a wild card spot, as well as Mason Massey with his win at Atlanta, and then Chase Purdy as well on the points. And then you got Jake Garcia, Ben Rhodes, Jack Wood, Andres Perez, Tony Bradinger on the outside looking in. So there's your Craftsman Truck Series update. Before we actually go to the main event of today's episode, it's going to be a unique episode. We'll have no Cup Series race, as that will, of course, get its own episode. But we are going to have the NASCAR Xfinity Series Money Lion 300 from Talladega be today's main event. As stories of the race, Austin Dillon, Brandon Jones, rivals for some reason, though I don't think I've done anything to them all season. And then Justin Allgaier failed inspection, so he'll be starting at the back alongside myself and our number 9 Dude Wipes Chevrolet here at Talladega.
We're going green.
So this is our third Xfinity Series start of the season. We won the season opener at Daytona and came home with a 9th place charge through the pack finish in Darlington. So now we're green and underway here at Talladega. Who is going to find their way into victory lane in the NASCAR Xfinity Series? We're going to find out as we quickly make work of Cesar Baccarella and start to work our way through this field now, working by Daniel Dye and your Darlington race winner, William Sawalich. And now, just like that, we skip a few laps later. We are working our way now into the top 10, going by Tanner Gray and Austin Dillon with that 3-wide move, so we're into 10th now. We go to the inside of the 99 of Connor Zilish to move ourselves up into 9th place and start to work on the inside of the 20 of Taylor Gray for 8th position on the racetrack, which is what we will do. Now closing on Sheldon Creed, Parker Retzlaff, 3-wide middle. We make an aggressive move, trying to go by Creed, Retzlaff, and Carson Qualify on our outside to get the top 5, but we can't quite clear Sheldon Creed. And we'll have to let the 00 back by on the inside lane. The Haas Factory Team driver will slide back in behind him in 6th as we go by Parker Retzlaff and Carson Qualify. And now we'll cross over Sheldon Creed down this back straightaway to get into the top 5 for the first time here today in Talladega. We're up to 5th place, now working on the 32 machine of Ryan Vargas running in 4th place, who we will work by here on the inside lane. Now start to close in on the 48. Nick Sanchez having another good super speedway run, running in 3rd, but he left the bottom open. Rookie mistake. We go right by Sanchez into 3rd we go. And I start pushing the 39 of Ryan Sieg. A few laps later, the pushing Sieg didn't quite work out. Sieg goes to the top. I go to the bottom to make a move on Sieg's number 39 Ford to get into 2nd position, which we will. So you're gone by Ryan Sieg. And now we're trying to chase down your race leader, Riley Earps, that 2nd Haas Factory Team Ford car. So now we're closing in on the 98 of Earps on the outside lane, and we'll go right to the inside and we will pass Riley Earps, and we are your new leader here at Talladega for the first time this day. We are leading at Talladega, and it's on the last lap of stage 1, no less. So we're going to hold off Ryan Vargas through the trioval enough to start finish line. It's 1,000 feet further than Daytona, and we will win stage 1 here at Talladega on a last lap pass going by Riley Earps. Ryan Vargas comes home 2nd. What a run for him. Sheldon Creed, Riley Earps, Ryan Sieg, Ford 3, 4, and 5. Then you got Nick Sanchez, Brendan Poole, Austin Dillon and Carson Quaffle, joined by Taylor Gray to round out the top 10 in this opening stage. You get to stage 1. Now later in stage 2, we're still leading by lap 11 to 26. And Tanner Gray is going to blow a tire and go crashing into the outside wall. He got clipped there by Blaine Perkins. Our round goes to 26. No caution. We stay green now. Coming to the last lap of stage 2, this time by Austin Dillon, is pushing us all the way down the racetrack. Here's a caution. Comes out right as we cross the line. Stage 2 will end about a lap prematurely, so we'll get the stage 2 win and sweep the stages here at Talladega. Austin Dillon comes home second, followed by Parker Retzloff, Brandon Jones, and Ryan Vargas once again in the top 5. Then Sheldon Creed, Ryan Truex, Riley Earps, William Sawalich, and Carson Quaffle, the top 10. As we've swept the stage and dominating fashion here at Talladega. Now in the final stage, we make a bit of a controversial move going below the double yellow line to make an aggressive pass for the lead on Parker Retzloff with 11 laps to go. We're putting it all on the line right now, and that was a risky move. Now we're continuing to side draft. Retzloff going to get a shove here from Raja Caruth in the 1. As if this was, of course, not a video game, we would have been penalized for that pass on Retzloff. Luckily, it isn't. And the trouble, Leland Honeyman will go blow a tire and go crashing into turn 1 here on lap 20. Our round goes to 42. We stay green. A few laps later, we're still in the lead, holding off the 31 of Sammy Smith and the 11 Daniel Hemrick. But now we're coming in for our scheduled green flag pit stops at the end of this race, so we'll come in from the lead at a great pit entry right there, coming in for 4 tires and fuel. But yeah, like I was saying, if it wasn't in the video game, this was real life, I would have been penalized for that pass under the WL line for the lead on Parker Retzloff. But luckily, that penalty's not in the game, so we kind of took advantage of a loophole in the system right there to get away with it. And we will be coming out in a good, so actually not as good as we want to. We have been passed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars, maybe 7 here as we exit pit. We're going to be 6 as we clear Riley Earps, but Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, a bunch of other guys beat us on pit road. So we have a bad pit stop right there, and that's going to cost us multiple positions on the race. The ensuing lap, now 6 to go. We're going by all the cars. We're just merging out. We pitted the lap later. We barely cut by ourselves. A lot of checking up going on because Austin Dillon, Creed got slowed down by Hemrick. Ryan C got slowed up, so we go by him now. Just like that, we're back up to 6. Sammy Smith stuck behind Ty Dillon and Connor Mozak. We split the middle, 3 wide. What a move. Into 3rd place we go. Now just chasing down Justin Allgaier, our teammate, in the 27 of Jeb Burton, 2-time Talladega winner. We go to the inside, Allgaier and Burton making an aggressive dive, going 3 wide for the lead. A few laps later, trying to bring our teammate of Connor Mozak to our back bumper here to get that push, and he will come through. And Connor Mozak will shove us into the lead here at Talladega as we have gone by 2-time Talladega winner Jeb Burton are now leading this race as we try to hold off the 31 of Sammy Smith right here behind us. Sammy having a really strong run today, and the caution comes out with just 2 laps to go because the 51 of Jeremy Clements has wiped out, blown a tire from the top 20. Got clipped there by Josh Berry in the 30 back up the racetrack into Nick Sanchez and Taylor Gray. Hard contact, big damage to the 20, 50, and the 51. Caution comes out. We're back underway. It's going to be NASCAR overtime. 2 laps remain here from Talladega Superspeed. We are in the lead. Sammy Smith did not get a restart, but his teammate, 2-time Talladega winner Jeb Burton did, who will now line up behind us in 2nd. He's got help from our teammate, the 7 of Justin Allgaier, right there in the mix in 3rd place as we throw a block on Jeb Burton. Go up to the top to give our teammate Justin Allgaier all the drafts, so we can try to shuffle out the 27 right now, put him behind us. That's exactly what we're going to do. Our plan works perfectly. Execution is great. Now Justin Allgaier and I are in a Junior Motorsports 1-2 here at Talladega, except the 7 for some reason goes all the way up to the middle of the racetrack for no apparent reason. I'm still trying to help him out here as we approach the tri-oval, but it's too late now. Allgaier has done himself in. We're going to go back to the bottom and try to cover off Jeb Burton and Daniel Hemrick as here we go. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Talladega. Can we hold on and get our 2nd Xfinity win in just 3 starts this season? They are 3 wide behind us. Here comes Riley Earps through the middle. What a move by the 98. He's charging, trying to get it. He kind of did in Daniel Hemrick right there as he continued to block Jeb Burton on the bottom. Hemrick now, big run, and we swing up high to block him, right back down to block the 27, back to block Earps in the middle, back to the top to block Daniel Hemrick. right back down on the bottom of the racetrack now to cover off Jeb Burton. Riley Earps hanging tough. Hemrick dropping back. That outside lane has fumbled away their shot. It's going to be down to Burton or Earps. Can one of them get around me here for the win? Coming to the tri-oval for the final time. We have barely enough fuel to go the distance. Hemrick, one last shot. Here comes Earps in the middle. It's going to be a photo finish again. Coming to the line. It's contact sideways photo finish. And we somehow hold on to win this race over Riley Earps. Here's a closer look at it. A photo finish and a full speed look here as the pack goes flying by. Wow, we barely edge out Riley Earps for the win here at Talladega. What a finish. And we get redemption for the heartbreak last season here at Talladega in the Xfinity Series, where we lost by a couple inches to Anthony Alfredo, who got his first career win. And here we are in Alfredo's sponsor, Dude Wipes, burning it down on the front straightaway here at Talladega, a winner in the Xfinity Series for the second time this season in dramatic fashion. What a race that was. Obviously, coming to the end there, all bets were off. Made contact with Riley Earps, who almost stole it from us, but he lost control just enough to allow us to get a nose ahead of him for one of the closest finishes in NASCAR Xfinity Series history. And we get the victory here at Talladega in our Dude Wipes Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports, and we burn it down right here on the front straightaway, Matt Kenseth style, before we head to victory lane to celebrate with the crew. And now we're going to look at your final race results from today's Xfinity Series race here at Talladega. Of course, we get the victory. Riley Earps, inches away from victory, comes home in second. Daniel Hemrick continues a good run of races in third. Jeb Burton comes home with a top 5 in fourth. Allgaier also in fifth. And then Jeb Burton's teammate Sammy Smith in sixth. So it was a very good day for Jordan Anderson Racing. Now, how about Ty Dillon and Harrison Burton getting in the top 10, as well as Stephen Parsons and Blaine Perkins. This is Perkins' first top 10 of the season. Then Corey Day gets his career best finish of 12th place. Solid run for Quaffle. Josh Berry in the top 15. Top 20 for Baccarella. And through the rest of the grid there, of course, Honeyman, DNF, and not the finishes Zillish, Creed, or Dye we're looking for. Now here's your updated Xfinity Series standings after 11 out of the 23 races in this regular season. Justin Allgaier with a comfortable points lead. Jesse Love, Connor Zillish, Riley Earps, Ryan Truex all have won races. Still looking very, very comfortable, as are Carson Quaffle and Brandon Jones above that cut line. Daniel Hemrick had a good run today, so he has a 25-point cushion. And then Taylor Gray and Ryan Sieg hold the last two spots in that top 10 in point threshold by 14 and 5 points respectively. And then William Sawalich with his win holds a wild card spot, as well as Connor Mozak on points, with Raja Caruth, Sheldon Creed, Parker Retzloff, Austin Dillon, the first couple of guys on the outside looking in. So we get the win in a photo finish here at Talladega. And as we end this episode, as always, I'm going to give a special shout out to my channel members. So thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me. It helps this channel continue to grow, as we've just eclipsed 900 subscribers a couple of weeks ago. So that is awesome. I really appreciate that, guys. So continue to subscribe if you are not already. It only takes 2 seconds. It's completely free and helps me out on my road to 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to become a channel member, the link for that is in the description down below. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.